You're listening to the Midwest Coven Cast. I'm Susie.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Marilyn.
We're three modern pagans stumbling through life and honoring our craft.
Join us in conversations about, well,
just about everything.
And we hope that you enjoy this week's episode. Welcome back, Coven. It's Marilyn, and with our season finale coming out next week, I thought it would be fun to share with you a recap of some of my favorite moments from the first two seasons and share with you some never before heard clips. How exciting is that? So I thought we'd start with an oldie but goodie. This was one of our very first hilarious moments, and when I revealed to you my true age.
Came to find out was that if a group of monks surrounded it and they put their energies and blessed it, it became so beautiful when it froze. It was so beautiful. And then if they did some sort of I forget what they did, if they just cussed at it, or they just had bad intentions given to it, or whatever they would do, negative.
Yeah.
And then they viewed it after they froze it, and it looked it just looked bad. You could just tell it was very shardy and very sharp and very rigid and very I know I'm very animated when I talk, and my facial expressions are weird.
I am a 5-year-old. I was.
I just look over at Meryl Shardy. Look at her face.
It's because you said shardy.
Did I say shardy? Oh yeah.
That is 100% what it was.
Yeah, they're shardy.
Oh my god. It was just all shardy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all shitty.
Wow.
But yeah.
This
god,
candle.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Woo, focus. Unfortunately for the Coven, Marilyn could not keep it together. For a few moments later...
Because I'm just a lazy crystal owner, and they're covered in dust right now.
Girl, you're terrible. But no, I honestly feel
sorry.
I feel
What? Did I say something about mooning or something?
I was just a little...
Meryl is super mature, everyone. Sam just snorted. I love it.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's okay. It's all right.
But yes, your bath ritual will continue. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
Well, this episode revealed that I have never really grown past poop jokes. Susie and Sam also had a little bit of something from their youth that has followed them through adulthood.
Perfectionist at heart. I truly am. And you know what it all stems from is the fucking Sims. Every time I would build a Sim,
Oh,
is
the
their
Sims. There's a
personality.
whole series of episodes, girl. We should
yeah.
do that.
We need to. We'll get Steve to come in on them. Oh man.
I'll have very little
I can bring
to say on
Ryan
those,
over. Oh man, me and him used to build some badass shit on The Sims.
I couldn't get past making the house because I was too detail
That was our
oriented.
favorite part. Oh my god,
going
that was the
online and
best.
buying custom content.
Consume.
That's where it all started too. That's where I loved the mindset of I want this badass
But
house
I had
and
to get all
these things.
I had to get all the cute clutter for my houses. They had to
Yeah.
have the best outfits
Boots
and
on
the
the
detailed
floor.
the cereal boxes on top of the refrigerator.
Yeah, the little
there needs
things in
to
the
be
closet.
clutter.
Well, it was so funny because I never built closets before, and then they put in there
Closets.
an ability to have closet accessories. So now I felt the need to build closets in my house now. What the fuck? Yeah, consumerism.
Remember when they
Totally.
were all just square houses, our basic,
Yeah.
9 squares,
Yeah, now you'll go in and you'll see these intricate pools and all these levels and these basements, and it's
So
oh,
whereas
man.
some people get their unrealistic house expectations from HDTV, you guys are no, it's from The Sims.
Yep.
And it's both.
Ah, The Sims. Ruining house expectations for children everywhere. I think one of my favorite things that happens here on Midwest Coven Cast is when we discuss our misheard lyrics. In season 1, Susie had a particularly apt misheard lyric considering some things she did in her childhood. Let's take a listen.
Some of it that sometimes I'll really try and listen to what they're chanting, and then I finally understand what they're saying. And like most of the time it's stuff that's like, yeah, I get into this, and then sometimes it's like, whoa, that's what they're saying? What?
What am I listening to? Shit.
And I've been chanting this like along with them, but like kind of only saying the words I understand, like I do most of the time when I sing along with it.
I was gonna say that's what, yeah.
You mean those aren't the lyrics? Oh.
Oh, misheard lyrics. Me and Marilyn could go on. What is that one? The Vaseline? Oh, God, that was terrible.
So, okay, I mentioned Queen Herbie earlier, and so she used to be part of a duo with her husband called Carmen, and so they had an album came out several years ago. There's a song on it called, I think, Gasoline.
Yes.
And it's like,
I did not know this at the
you bring
time.
the fire,
I did
I'll
not know
bring
the name.
Gasoline. And so he was like, you bring the what? And I'll bring the Vaseline? I was like, what?
Well, me and Meryl were in the car, yeah, and I was like hearing it for the first time, and I had never I didn't know the name of the song, I didn't know the lyrics, obviously, and yeah, basically all I heard, I thought was I'll bring the something something, and you'll bring the Vaseline, and I'm like, whoa, what are we listening to, Marilyn? And then she clarified.
What am I doing with that tub of Vaseline?
Yeah,
Which is, like, really impressively, it's really appropriate for Susie.
She
because
loves her Vaseline.
yes, Aunt Bev will tell you all about when I was a little girl, I had a purse, and for some reason...
Very small purse, mind you.
Yeah, it's a fairly
one of those,
small.
Like, mud purses or something.
Yes,
like,
by mud.
small.
Yeah.
And I, for some reason at the time, I was licking my lips, and I had one of those red rings around my lips, you know, that you get
had
when you're a
persistent,
kid.
Like, chapped lips when you were a
Yeah,
kid.
it was like chapped lips around your lips. Like, it was bad. But anyways, so I used to put Vaseline on it. Well, Mom had this big old, you know, like the normal size jars that you keep in your closet at home. Yeah. I decided to go ahead and put that in my purse, and I carried that big old thing of Vaseline around in my purse for my
That was
lips.
basically all that fit in that purse.
Yeah.
It was so big.
Now, as hilarious as Susie's misheard lyric was, I think here in season 2, I may have stole her crown. So, I don't know, Coven, what do you think? I'll let you be the judge.
That's how songs were back then.
Right?
We knew all the lyrics, but like we had
That's
no
the
I
idea.
don't know what this means.
No idea.
Even shows were at times. I feel like there was probably a
So
lot
much
of
stuff
shit
that
that
just,
we,
like,
right over
the
the head.
head.
And the parents are sitting there like, oh my gosh. But you got to think about it like
This
that
is
now
so
for our kids
inappropriate.
too. Like some of the stuff that we're showing them. I mean, yeah.
I don't have any idea.
What's
what that
that?
means.
I can't think of what it is, but there's it was a really popular song, and he's like talking about his like boner popping up, like, and it's rubbing against her. What song?
Feel a little poke coming through
Yeah.
on you.
Like what?
You can't deny it. But I know you can tell I'm excited.
Yeah, that one.
We all loved it. We all sang it. We
Yeah,
all
she
were
keeps telling him to
into
stop
it.
and back up,
Yeah,
and he
it's
just
a little
keeps
rapey.
pushing it against her.
Sir.
And our parents were letting us listen to it like, they don't know what it is. Whatever.
To be honest, though, it was probably okay because until I became an adult, I wasn't entirely sure what the word was. I always thought it was...
Misheard lyrics? Is this a misheard lyric?
I feel a misheard lyric coming out. Oh man, this better be good, Marilyn. I'm just wondering what part. What part?
I feel a little poop.
Of course, it's poop with Marilyn.
Oh my god. I was like, ew.
He's pooping himself. Now, why did she telling him to back up?
He was gross. Oh my ass.
Everybody's singing this song. Do they even know what they're singing about? Somebody pooping at them? Ew. You guys like that?
Oh my god. It made total sense though. She was like, dude.
and stop that. Whoa.
I mean, he was excited, but maybe he really liked pooping in his pants. I don't know.
Oh my
He
god.
couldn't contain himself.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that was
He did the
good.
best ab workout I've
Surprised I didn't pee
I was gonna say,
myself.
I think that's the best misheard lyric I've heard.
Oh, God.
Oh man,
Too
we
funny,
gotta make a
man.
meme to that one. Feel a little poop coming through. It's just somebody back up dancing like, whoa, what's going on?
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
All right, back on topic. So,
Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, God.
Almost peed myself.
Ah, memories. Speaking of things poking through, here's a little outtake that I'm pretty sure was not included in our Yule episode from last season.
So,
Marilyn.
I just put my hand down and my fingers were like, ew.
So we have this frosting sitting in front of Marilyn, and she just accidentally decided to finger it.
oh, is it creamy? Is it?
It was,
The sad part is that I still really
Interesting.
want it because there's still
it was
people
just
left.
right here in the corner.
Okay, cool. I'm still gonna have it on the other side then. It's all good. You can have that part.
Oh,
but anyways, back to
okay.
Let's get our laughs out, and then we'll go back to topic.
Woo! Focus.
Okay.
Okay. My apologies, Susie. I know you were really looking forward to that frosting, and I just, during pandemic days, stuck my fingers into it accidentally. What can I say? Except it tasted really good when I licked it off my fingers. And let me just say, I'm glad you didn't cry about it, but I think all the listeners know that Susie, she does tend to be a little bit emotional. It's kind of her superpower, and I love it about her, but you know, it happens a lot. So here's a never heard before conversation that we had about Susie's emotions. I feel like I need to go turn down our lunch.
Oh yeah, no, you're
I
fine.
can smell it going.
Yeah.
It smells delicious.
It's
Are there some bay leaves in there?
There sure are.
All for bad intentions, right?
We gonna be bad. What was that?
Bad intentions for all of it.
Hope this burns your shit.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Bloopers!
Made these bay leaves.
Welcome to the blooper show, guys. We're the comedians here.
Dude, we do need to do a bloopers reel.
This
that
is it.
needs to happen. Like,
I've been collecting little things here and there.
yes. And I've also determined that I need to make an emotional moments one for me because I feel like I cry on nearly every episode.
It was the same.
I'm like, I gotta have all of my little moments.
I'm getting better at crying less.
I'm a little bit better at that. No,
I'm up
not.
and down though
What
in
am I
life. I've
saying?
always been this way in life. I go down
I'm
and then I come back
emotional.
up. And
I'm
then
like a fucking. Ugh, I hate it sometimes, to be honest. I feel like anytime somebody's even telling me a sad story, like for instance, there was this lady the other day that her husband had died. Somebody told me about it, and I just started instantly, like, losing my shit over it. I'm like, oh my god. Because here's where I go. My mind thinks about, oh god. My mind thinks about her and how she's probably at home now without him. Having to do all the things that he used to have to do. Not have to do, but would do for her. Now she has to mow the lawn. And she's, 70 years old now? And she's got, like, Parkinson's. She shakes like this. She can't even stock the goddamn candy. Just, my heart just goes out to her so
I might
hard.
have kids that mow for it.
She does have kids, so, and she's got grandkids, so she does have people in her life that'll come and help her, but it's just, yeah. Like, even at Aunt Eleanor's funeral, I felt so bad for Uncle Vern. I'm like, ugh. Anyway,
Yeah.
stop it.
It was the same.
I do that.
When
I
my
don't know why I
grandparents
did
went
that.
on my dad's side, like
Yeah.
my grandma Mary died, and then like a couple weeks after her husband Larry died. So like it was kind of nice that they were close together. Like she passed and then he was like, okay, well I held on for her and now it's
Ready to go now too.
yeah. So it was kind of
Whew.
Are we gonna?
Yes, I need to suck all of my shit back in.
Someday we're really going to have to explain that whole expression we use when Susie gets emotional. There was this ape. But today is not the day, Coven, because I have more extras for you. Lest Sam thought maybe she would be getting off easy in this little mini-sode that I'm making. Au contraire. Here are some of my favorite Sam one-liners from the past 2 seasons.
I feel like back in the day it was more acceptable to lose your kid down a well than it is these days. I'm like a shitty pescatarian because like I don't mind eating fish, but I also sometimes don't mind eating a steak every now and then. Omnivore is om everythingnivore.
God, yeah. That's what I am.
I wish I was pure magic all the damn time.
Yeah, right? Who doesn't? Yeah, definitely still with Sam on that one. And I think with the little bit of magic I have left in me tonight, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for listening to this mini-sode before our season 2 finale, which is next week. I hope you enjoyed all of the rehashes of our fun moments and our little new outtakes and things that we had for you. It was a blast putting this together, and I hope you laugh as much as I did while I was putting this whole episode together. I guess with that, I will just say, until next time, Coven, blessed be. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Midwest Coven Cast.
Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
And if you love us, consider leaving us a review.
You can also join our coven by following us on social media.
At Midwest Coven on Twitter and at Midwest Coven Cast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
You can also find us at MidwestCovenCast.com.
Until next time, Coven, blessed be.